What's up, guys? It's Chris with Blind Man's BS. Today's project is going to be lubing up the chain on this CRF50, which is simple. It's only going to take a second. And then as soon as the yard dries up enough, I'm going to take this thing to the bottom of the backyard and practice circle wheelies. So I'll set the camera up in a couple of different spots when I get down there so y'all can get some first person and some, I don't even know what the other one view would be, but so y'all can get all the action in. But I'll set this camera up and show y'all what I'm talking about lubing this chain. Alright guys, I don't have any chain wax, so I'm just going to use some motor oil, which is what I've been using because it's the last thing I remember is to get chain wax, but this motor oil is going to probably work just fine for this season. It'll need a new sprocket and chain by the end of this year, as much whole shot launching the kids do on it and wheelies I ride on it, so I ain't too worried about it. But let me set this rag here. Hopefully we won't make too big of a mess. It's easiest to get to it about right there. I'm just gonna put some oil all over my hand and hold this son of a gun and spin this wheel. Should work pretty good. That's what I usually do. My hand's wrapped all the way around the inside links to the outside links, so in case anybody's like, oh man, you ain't getting it all, I really am, because my hand's wrapped all the way around this thing. It ain't a big boy chain, but it hauls big boy's ass, that's for sure. What I put it through yesterday it's a trooper, son. It's like a Toyota Corolla. You ain't gotta do nothing but put gas in it, for real. Hell, I had a damn Celica. I barely ever kept oil in it. It never had oil on the stick. I drove it all over this country. Alright. Clean these old paws off here. And I'll get the stuff. I'll get the stuff. Generic response. I'll check this yard's wetness level, and as soon as it's dry enough, I'll have all my mounts ready to either mount up on me, the bike, or I found a pole mount. I might drive a pole in the backyard and mount it on a pole up on the hill where you can get the whole bottom of the backyard. But all right, so here's the post I found that I'm going to use in the backyard to drive into the ground and use the pole mount for the action cam. It was an old frog gig that I'm still going to salvage. Let me see where y'all are. Can you tell? I'm still going to salvage the gig because it seems kind of vintage, but yeah, I just took the nails out of it and it's perfectly set up to drive in that soft dirt back there to mount my thing on. Then I can always just put the gig back on it and tap a couple little nails in there like it had, you feel me? So that's gonna be my hillbilly camera mount right here. Oh, we got there's a third nail right there. But yeah, I'm gonna keep pedaling, and each time I get something figured out or start setting up, I'll be back with you. All right, guys, I just got this mount set up. It was kind of a headache to have to get the right eh, pieces out of this kit to get it set up because I had to kind of step it out from the pole in order for the camera to be able to swivel up flat. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, in order to get the camera to swivel up, I had to put this piece under to extend it out, and then find the right length, those quick bolts there to, hopefully y'all can see that. Yeah, the quick bolts to get under it, so I can take it back in the yard and drive it in the ground with the little mini sledge or a rubber mallet. I doubt it's going to take very much effort to get it put in that soil back there, but I'm about to walk back here and see if the grass is dry enough. If it is, then we'll start putting in some practice back here and see what we can come up with. practice session in the backyard was a success. Without the DIY handlebar risers, there'd be absolutely no way you could ride a wheelie like the little ones I was able to ride back there in first gear, because you just wouldn't be able to manipulate it to keep it balanced. Probably the best little bit I spent on something on this bike so far was to raise the handlebars up a little bit. I have enough pieces of that metal left that I think I'm going to cut 10 kits. I got enough to cut 10 kits, and as well as myself a couple more with a chop saw and a straight line, instead of me trying to wing it with the cutoff wheel, and really didn't turn out that pretty on one side, even though it works fine. And probably give them away to the first 10 subscribers that have 50s and would like to have a set for free, because heck, I can't use all of them. If anybody in here is rocking a stock 50 setup, subscribe and send me a comment, and I'll be more than happy to send you a set of them. I gotta hook the pressure washer up and wash this thing off real quick, because I'm sure I got mud all over it. But I want to shout out my youngins, Noah, Rylan, Grayson. I hope y'all have a good time this weekend on vacation, man. I'll miss y'all, and I love you guys. YouTube family, I hope you enjoyed the footage, because I know it sure does bring me some smiles on the inside, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to hook this pressure washer up, and I'll catch y'all next time.